reflecting back on your last fight with Manny, had you had Teddy Atlas in your corner, do you think the outcome would have been different?
You know, the last fight was what it was. It was what it's supposed to be. You know, I realized that I'm in complete control of my destiny. I'm in complete control of my legacy. And once you realize that, you know, you're going to do everything you possibly can to make sure you're 100%. In that fight, you know, there was an injury, but I really don't want to talk about it. But, you know, it is what it is. It's life. It's part of sports. But I think now, this third time around, there's a reason why this fight came about. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to fight Manny Pacquiao again. I really didn't. I thought we was going to go 1-1 and that was it. But the fight came back around for a reason. There's a reason why Mr. Teddy Atlas gave me a call and I had an interview with him. I never leave anything to chance. I always leave it to, you know, I never think that anything's just for no reason. Everything's for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
And Terence Crawford actually is picking you to win this fight. Had Terence actually got the fight with Manny instead of you, do you think that he would have won?
Yeah, I honestly do. I honestly do think that you know, Terence Crawford is the future of boxing. He's the future of Top Rank. I think he could have beat Manny.
Who has he fought to prove that he can beat Manny?
He has a fought, you know, stiff competition. But I can tell you this: he's beating everybody that they put in front of him. I don't think he has really complete control over everyone that gets in front of him. I don't think Top Rank has a stable because you know, that's 140 pounds in front of him.
Stop, people want to see it.
The fight could happen. Honestly, the fight could happen. That fight could definitely happen.
Tim, what do you think is going to be different this time for you and different this time for Manny? Like, what's going to make this fight like epic? What do you think is going to make this fight really a special?
Manny will be the same Manny. He always is. Vicious, fast, quick, powerful, and I'll be different. That's what's going to be the difference. I'll be different. I will truly be different. I won't be the same fighter I was 2 fights ago. I wouldn't be the same fighter that, you know, when I fought him the first time. Completely different. You heard it from Manny. He said, I'm stronger, I'm smarter now, more experienced. It's true. It's true. And now it's going to be even better this time around. So I understand everybody. I understand that everybody's going to be, you know, with Manny Pacquiao. He has a lot of great fans, and you know, he's paid his dues, and you know, he's a great, tremendous fighter. But I mean, little guy from Palm Springs. I'm letting y'all know, watch out. Just watch out.
So do you think he's overlooking you again, like in some way, or do you think he's underestimating you?
He's confident. You know, he's confident. He's one of the best fighters of this era, this generation. So he's super confident, as he should be. But I'm very confident. I'm very relaxed, very poised. This is nothing. I mean, the first time around it was different. You know, the media is what made it nerve-wracking. It was a lot of hype. Now it's just like riding a bike again. It's like, you know, getting in the car, put my seatbelt on and go. It's just smooth. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me now. So I'll be ready for anything that Manny can do. Because Teddy gonna get me ready for everything he does in the ring.
You definitely showed different with your power against Real. Do you plan on exercising it the third time against Pacquiao, pressuring him a little bit more?
Small monster, man. I told you guys, small monster. No more stupid swinging wild, and no more of that, man. It's completely different, just technically sound. Teddy ain't going for that winging, putting hit it down and wing. Teddy not going for that. No more of that, man. No more getting hit with those clean right hands from Jesse Vargas. No more of that, man.
Hey Timothy, is this the best Timothy Bradley we're about to see?
Yeah. You're gonna see the best Timothy Bradley because guess what? I care and I want this. This is all about legacy. Just nothing. World War III, baby. Nothing personal for Manny Pacquiao. Like my second fight, it was like personal. I felt like I had to knock him out. I went at him and I was like, you know. But now this fight is more like Tim, you got to go out there and do your job. You got to go out there and win. That's it. Go out there, be yourself. Stay in tune yourself. Don't matter what happens. Just go out there and win the fight.
Describe your relationship with Teddy Atlas.
Teddy's like a second father, man. He's a great person. Great mentor, great guy. I mean, it was chemistry from right off. It's like an instant marriage. It was crazy. Yeah, we click.
A good marriage.
Yeah, it's a real good marriage.
What have you learned from him, Tim?
I learned a lot. I learned that I think I want to say like the main thing with Teddy is be a man of your word. So whatever you say you're gonna do it. There's not a lot of men out there like that, you know, and that's a big thing for Teddy. If you go back on your word, I mean, he's like, no, done.
What techniques in boxing?
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
No, listen, the techniques, there's nobody in boxing that does the techniques that Teddy does. No one.
What are they? One, just give us one.
It's just, man, listen, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this right now, all right? Most people don't really realize that the jab is a shot that sets up big punches, all right? And it keeps your opponents off balance. But not a lot of fighters know when to throw a jab. They don't know when. All right? So you hear, we're taught as fighters nowadays, it's okay to throw a jab going back. You hear, all right, make sure you double jab going back. It's not okay. It's not okay doing that. It's not okay jabbing from this range. It's not okay jabbing from this range. You want to know why it's not okay jabbing from this range? Because, yeah, it's susceptible to get hit with a counter. Because guess what? You're here, and guess what? His hand is there. Look at the distance. You can get countered right away. But if you step back, get back, Chris. Get back. But if you step back here and you shoot your jab from here and you out, guess what? That counter can't touch me. So that's one thing that I learned from Mr. Atkins. Like I told you, I don't need credit. I got cash. I don't need credit. I'm good. I got my family. I'm good, man. I've never gotten credit in my career. You know, the credit that I feel I rightfully deserve, but it's okay. It's just life. Life is not fair. But I've learned to deal with it. It is what it is. So April 9th, I beat Manny Pacquiao. If I don't get credit because Manny is his last fight or because there's always excuses. The best fighter in the world, Mayweather, don't get credit. All right, so why do I need to get mad for? I mean, he don't get credit. He's the best fighter in the world. He beat Manny Pacquiao and didn't get credit for it. You know, so I don't expect anything different.
You know, you say it's not fair world. Well, Manny's coming off a surgery. We don't know how strong that shoulder is. Is that an injury that you'll target until he can prove that it's 100%?
I think the answer would be, what would you do?
I'm not a fighter. What would you do?
Come on, let's think here. Now, you smart guy. What would you do? Think about that. What would you do? Would you target that shoulder? What would you do?
I would do whatever it took to win.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
Timothy, it's a pleasure, man.
Thank you.